Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Collection Video. And today I want to talk about my collection with a TV show that aired between the 16th of September 1984 till 27th of May 1998. And it lasted for 4 seasons and 88 episodes. Well, we have another story of the TV show is about Punky Brewster. Yeah, you know, Punky Brewster. If you have seen the show, maybe you have seen it, maybe you haven't. Well, young Punky Brewster is abandoned with her dog, Brandon, in a supermarket when she befriends with a guy named Henry Warnemont. Her new family life begins. Yeah. And you know that the guy who plays Henry Warnemont played also in the Police Academy. Yeah, you know, the Police Academy franchise from number 1 till number 7. And his name is George Gaines. Passed away for a while ago, for a couple of years ago. And rest in peace to you and all the other people that played in Punky, who passed away through the years. Rest in peace to you too. Well, you remember Soleil Monfray, who plays Punky Brewster, Penelope Punky Brewster, in the TV show. And, she started in another TV show called Sabrina the Teenage Witch, when she played with another girl named Melissa Joan Hart, who played Sabrina in this TV show with the same name. Yeah. We have Cherry Johnson, who plays herself in Punky. Yeah, she played Cherry, Punky's best friend. And we have the dog Sandy. Yeah, the dog's name is Sandy, who plays Brandon, you know. And we have Susie Garrett, who plays Mrs. Johnson, Cherry's grandmother. Yeah. And we have Amy Foster, who plays Margot, Punky Brewster's other best friend. Yeah. Susie Garrett, she also passed away. Yeah. So rest in peace to you. We have we have Eddie Deason, who plays also himself in Punky. He plays Eddie, the janitor. Yeah, you know, the janitor that comes to the building where Punky and Henry lives, and he tries to fix things, but, you know, it end up wrong sometimes. So, also Henry Deason plays also in Grease, the movie Grease, I believe. In Grease 2, the second movie, back in the 80s. And, he also played SpongeBob in SpongeBob SquarePants. He played Eddie Deason in one episode, yeah. He played himself. And he played also in Kim Possible. He played Ned in the TV show Kim Possible. And he also played in the Polar Express He played the boy that know-it-all. Yeah, know-it-all boy with the glasses. You remember him on the train in Polar Express? And also he played in Dexter's Laboratory. He played Mandark. Dexter's enemy, Mandark. So, and also other cartoons and movies through the years. Well, Punky Brewster is a comedy, a sitcom, and it lasted for 4 seasons, 88 episodes. So here is season 1, the box set, the complete box set of season 1, with how many episodes? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 episodes, but there are some two parts episodes that are combined into 1 hour episode in season 1. So there are 24, 26 episodes. So this is the front of season 1, the complete season 1. With the special features, well, we have special features include interviews with cast and crew, and also two hours of the popular Saturday morning cartoon. Well, we have the episode It's Punky Brewster, featuring many of the voices from Punky Brewsters. Because some of them, they have reprised their voices in the cartoon. And here's the back, and here's some pictures of Punky and Henry and Brandon and Cherry. So this is the back. And here's the spine. And it has how many discs? You wonder? 4, 4 discs. You see disc 1 and 2 here. The green, blue, orange, and purple. Here you go. And we'll also if you remove the discs, there are some pictures behind the discs. Here we have the complete season 2. It's the same picture you see on the front here. So this is the front. This is the back. This is the spine. And you see here there's some pictures. The same pictures that was on the box season 1. And we have some special features. Includes an interview with George Gaines, who plays Henry Warnemont. We have 3 hours of the popular Saturday morning cartoon. It's Punky Brewster, featuring many of the voices from Punky Brewster's series. So there are some episodes of the animated show also in this collection, in season 1 and season 2. And also, how many discs? Well, So this is what's inside. Here, well, here you read the episode for season 2, and also they are the same in season 1, where it stands the name of the episodes. So here are season 2, with Punky there, and her name here, and the episodes here. And we have the green and blue discs. Yep. This is disc 1 and 2. And we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Yeah. So if you remove the disc, you can see the picture of the TV show. Yeah, also here is season 1. You see inside here, picture of Punky there, and the name of the episode here on each disc. Yeah. Here we have season 3. So here's the front. Here's the back with some pictures. Well, we have some of the cast. 2 other pictures of some of the cast from Punky. And here's the spine. And we have special features, includes 2.5 hours of the popular Saturday morning cartoon. It's Punky Brewster, featuring many of the voices from the Punky Brewster series. Yeah. So this is what's inside. And we have purple and blue, disc 1 and 2, and orange and green. Yeah. And if you turn it, you have this. Yeah. Well, I forgot to show you on the other disc, so I'm going to show you season 1 and 2 like this later on. So this is the back. You see the front and the back. Yeah. Well, this is season 4. So this is the front. This is the back with 1 picture of some of the cast members. And well, this is the final. This is the final episode season. The complete 4 season, 22 original episodes from 1988. And also, we have special features, include 7 episodes of the popular Saturday morning cartoon, It's Punky Brewster, featuring many of the voices from the Punky Brewster series. Yeah. So Punky Brewster is back for her 4th and final season. Yeah. So, and this is the spine. You see here? You try to see it. And also, yeah, we have disc 1, the green one. And we have disc 2 and 3, the blue and the orange one. And also we have disc 4. Yeah. So you see episodes here, and you see episode here. Well, this is Punky Brewster's Volume 1, with episode Punky Finds a Home, Part 1, 2, and 3. And then we have Lost and Found slash Punky Gets Her Own Room. Yeah. Well, because episode number 4 on this disc, there are 2 episodes in one. And well, the first episode, the first part, is Lost and Found, and the second part is Punky Gets Her Own Room. And the last episode is also in 2 parts, 2 episodes, 2 episodes in one: Walk Pool and Gone Fishing. Yeah, and also we have special features. We have Pretty Ugly, and we have Glomer's Story from the animated TV series It's Punky Brewster. And we have interview with Cherry Johnson, who plays Cherry Johnson in the show. Yeah, she plays herself. And also Annie Foster, who plays Margot Kramer. And also interview with Punky Brewster's creator and executive producer, David W. Ducklam. Yeah. So this is the front, and this is the back. Yeah, well, it's a season, volume 1, the first episodes in first episode in season 1. So you have the first episodes of season 1 with some pictures here. And there are only one disc, you see, and we have a booklet here with the episodes and the special features here, where I hold my finger here. And underneath you see all the 4 seasons with Punky. Solile Mon Fry is the original Punky Brewster. Yeah, well, I have to show you what's inside. You know, this is what season 1 looks like without the box. The front and the back. And season 2, the front and the back. Yeah. There's an episode of Punky. It's an emotional. Yeah, it's emotional and a sad episode. Her dog Brandon. Well, Punky and Brandon are outside and playing, and then Brandon see a car heading straight. Punky Brewster, she's in the way. So the car almost hit Punky. But, Brandon saves Punky Brewster's life. Yeah. He jumps at Punky, push her out of the way, and got hit by the car. Punky screams, and Henry, and there's another person there, I don't remember, but he runs out and find. He goes out in the hallway of the building, and he sees Punky comes in crying. Yeah, Brandon was hit by a car. Yeah. So, Punky and Henry goes to the veterinarian, and let them help Punky. So, and there Punky get to know a woman, and the woman lost her dog. Yeah, but she's there, um, talking to the veterinarian once in a while, and Punky gets to know her, and she tells her about her dog, and well, it's a sad, emotional episode. One of my favorite episodes. That one. Um, well, there's another episode. Well, the first episode, you see that Punky Brewster, she is looking for her mom in the supermarket, but she can't find her. Where's my mom? I cannot find her. And then she ends up in the building where Henry Warnemount lives, and she is hiding in one of the empty apartments, and uh, she got to be friends with Cherry. And one day when Punky is playing, she's dancing in the apartment. You see that Henry Warnemount comes. Yeah. Well, because he is the man that well, everyone has to pay the rent to. So he's the boss or something of that building, you know. So he was curious. So and then he finds Punky, and Punky gets surprised, and you know. So well, so that's one of the first episode when Henry meets Punky for the first time. And Punky wants to stay with Henry, but Henry says, I can't decide that because you know she has to go to court and let the court deal with it. And well, in the meantime, she was taken to an orphanage, and there she meets other kids. But Punky don't like it there. She tries to escape many times. And finally, in the end, she escaped. Yeah. And, three parts. And those parts are also emotional and a little bit sad and funny. And do you think that Punky is going to end up in the orphanage or at Henry's place? Who knows? Um, and also there's an episode when Henry get hurt. I think it's in season 3, the first season. The episode is called um, well, I don't remember the episode's name, but well, you see there that Punky um, have to visit Henry in the hospital. Yeah, so Henry cannot take care of Punky when he's in hospital, and that's also emotional episode. Well, I think episode changes. Henry's studio burns down with no insurance and a mountain of bills he can't pay. He suffers a bleeding eclair and is hospitalized. Just as Henry was planning to adopt Punky, a Fenster Hall bureaucrat named Simon P. Chillings rescinds his custody, citing his age. His illness and his lack of a steady income. Mike Fulton tries to change his mind, but to no avail. And in Changes Part 3, Punky's friends visit her at Fenster Hall, hoping that Simon Chillings won't notice. And by taking his glasses, Margot impersonates Punky, so that the real Punky can visit Henry in the hospital. Well, Simon Chillings performs a Rorschach ink blot test on the fake Punky. And based upon the results, he places the real Punky with a wealthy family. However, she does not take to high society very well. After a tearful reunion between Punky and Henry, the Buckworths plans to move to Europe. And Henry, however, is working as hard as possible to rebuild his business and win Punky back. And that's episode called Changes, and it's in 5 parts. In that episode, you see that Henry's business, that Henry loves to take pictures. Yeah. And people comes to him and say, "Oh, we want you to take our picture," And his company burns down. And after that, he gets very sick and be hospitalized. And Punky has to go to Fenster Hall and stay there till Fenster Hall finds other parents, other family for Punky. But Punky will not stay at the Fenster Hall orphanage. No. She escaped many times because she loves Henry. She wants to be with Henry. Yeah. Even if Henry is old, she loves Henry, want to stay there, want to live there. Yeah. So that episode is a little emotional and sad. Yeah. But it's one of my favorite episodes of all time. And also there's one episode called the perils of Punky. Punky and the gang go on a camping trip when the children gets lost in a cave. Punky tells a ghost story about an evil spirit who threatens the lake. And the children do battle with an evil spirit when the ghost of an Indian princess appears to tell Punky that it must be fought with love. That episode's a little scary. Yeah, scary and a little hard. And some of the children that watched that episode back in the day were a little scared because there's some scenes that could be frightening for younger children. Yeah. I have seen that episode. It's a little frightening. But the Indian princess, she looks like Punky. Yeah. Maybe it's an ancestor or something of Punky. Yeah. So that's a good episode as well. And back to episode, the first episode called Punky Finds a Home. Penelope Punky Brewster is an abandoned 8-year-old who wanders into an empty building. Into an empty apartment in Chicago. The manager of the building is a 60-year-old curmudgeon named Henry Warnemont, who begrudgingly agrees to let her sleep on his couch until more suitable arrangements can be made. Henry fails to stop a social worker from putting Punky in an orphanage. Henry goes to court to get custody of Punky. But what will happen? Do Henry get custody of Punky? Or not? That's the question. Punky gets her own room and lost and found. In the first segment, Punky and her friends convert Henry's study room into her bedroom without asking him first. In the second segment, Henry takes Punky shopping and she wanders off. That's also a good episode. In the first segment of Walk Pool and Gone Fishing, Henry, Punky's foster father, takes over the task of walking her and her hyperactive friends, Cherry, Margot, Scotty, and Alan, to school. After Mrs. Johnson's, Cherry's grandmother, challenges him to the job. And in the second segment, Henry turns Punky onto the sport of fishing when she complains of being bored. That's also two good episodes. So what's a Punky? Punky is a sitcom and it's funny, emotional, exciting, and a good and a great and an awesome show. For all kids in all ages and families can watch it. So also in 20 and the episode I told you earlier that is called "I Love You, Brandon." Henry scolds Brandon for eating several valuable stamps. And after that, Punky takes him on a walk, where he is hit by a car. And he is rushed to the veterinarian hospital, where his prognosis is grim. Yeah. And that episode is emotional, sad, and episode is called "I Love You, Brandon." Yeah. Punky love Brandon, and Brandon is Punky best friend. Yeah. And also Punky have Brandon since he was a little pup, So Soleil Moon Frye is an actress, producer, and a director. And Soleil Moon Frye began acting at the age of 2, After seeing her father, veteran actor Virgil Fry, and brother Mino Pelusi on TV. Her father got her an agent, Herb Tannen, and Associates in Hollywood. And her career soon took off. Her mother, Sandra Pelusi, became her manager. At age 8, she became known worldwide as the title character in the Punky Brewster show, a TV series on NBC. Since that show ended, she has appeared in numerous movies, directed a film, and written a screenplay for a movie about experience a group of teenagers encounter in a cafe. And she was born the 6th of August 1976. Yeah. And she played also in in a new Punky. Yeah, Punky Brewster has a reboot remake in 2021. And the first episode of the reboot, the pilot of the reboot remake was released the 25th of February 2021, and the last episode of the reboot remake ended on the 25th of February 2021. Lasted for 1 season and 10 episodes. And also Soleil Moon Frye played also Punky in this reboot remake as well. And she had a girl and 2 boys. And also she adopted a little girl that are almost like Punky in a way, So I watched the reboot remake. It's fun, exciting, but Henry, Henry isn't there, because George Gaines passed away before the reboot remake was made, So, but Punky, Punky, she talks about Henry and talks about the memories that she has. Yeah. And she, in this reboot remake, she takes over as the photograph that people comes to, oh, can you take my picture, So also the reboot remake is a great show. Awesome, amazing, and fun show. But, some of the cast members that passed away isn't in there, So, my advice to you, haven't you watched Punky Brewster before and ever heard about the show? Yeah. Go on YouTube. Yeah, go on YouTube and search Punky Brewster. You can maybe watch a couple of clips from episodes, or maybe a full length episode, 25 minutes episode. Yeah, go to YouTube, because Punky Brewster is awesome, amazing, and fun to watch. Yeah, for the entire family. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for putting the thumb up. I appreciate that. And this is the pile. This is the pile of Punky. Yeah, the 4 seasons and volume 1. Yeah. So, if you haven't watched the show, go on YouTube, watch it there. Yeah, you can watch maybe a couple of clips from some episodes. Maybe you can see some intros on YouTube with the cast, or maybe you can see an entire episode, 25 minutes episode, you know. So that's it for now. And as Punky used to say, Punky power! Yeah. And also, if you have watched the video till the end, well, you know, Punky Brewster. Hashtag Punky Brewster. Yeah. So, bye.